My name is Leroy Allen. I'm the inspirational speaker for Urban America, and I would like to tell you a story about a child born in adversity, and I am that child. When I was 9, 10 years old, I wanted some pair of pants and some shoes to go to school. So quite naturally, what you do is you ask your parents to assist you or give you some type of gift or allowance. This was nothing of the forefront for me. That was not a giving for me. So I asked my father, could he do this for me? And he replied to me, I got something for you. So little to my surprise, he had a shoe shine box. And the shoe shine box that he had, that it had fully stocked, which is they had black polish, they had brown polish, and they had neutral. Neutral polish, he explained to me that it can shine any different color shoes other than black and brown. So he gave me a ride down there to the Trailway Station downtown in Baltimore, and he gave me a token at that time for me to catch the bus if I wasn't successful. And I asked him why is he doing this, and he told me that this is the first day that you will become a man. The first day that you will be told no. The first day that you will try to learn to take care of yourself and be responsible. I didn't know it at the time, but then I learned something about survival. I might have been slow when it comes to educational things and things that it was hard for me to absorb, but I realized I could do things with my hand and I could think. So I came up with the idea of start approaching people as they come. Miss, sir, shoe shine, 25 cents. So this kind of worked out, I guess, for a couple months. But then I realized that that wasn't enough money for me to contribute to my mom. It's because my mom, one day I came into the house and she was crying. She was really crying. You could hear her crying in the next room. And I went in and I asked my mother, hey, what's going on? Why are you crying? And at that particular point in time, she told me that I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. Well, as a 10-year-old, I was actually stung, shocked, because if she didn't know what to do, I wouldn't know what to do. So at that particular point in time, I realized that the shoe shine box was not giving me enough money. So I went down to the dump and built a wagon. And when I built the wagon, I thought it was double income. I guess some people or adults would say that's like, I got 2 jobs. Well, one job was actually carrying people packages in the shopping center, which is I would charge 50 cents going down the hill and 75 cents going up the hill because some of them had some heavy packages. The light ones, 50 cents. The heavy ones, 75. But at the end of the day, every day, I made sure that I would go to the market and bring food home to my mother. Because I wanted to prove to my mother that I was a responsible person and I was no longer a little boy no more, and I did not want her to address me as a little boy no more. I wanted her to address me as a little man because I felt as though that I was a responsible individual and I could make a difference in her life. So I went out there, and some of the days that I was out there, it was really like the snow. Well, if it's snowing out there, it's very difficult to shine shoes because people don't like to get the shoes shine when their shoes is messed up, not from the weather and the salt, especially when you talk about the East Coast. When it snows, they put salt down, so people don't want to really buy the shoes because that's why they put galoshes on and any type of thing to protect their shoes. Well, I had to create something in the wintertime, so the wintertime, what I did is I came up with the program. I went down to the dump and I built this wagon, which is they didn't have no tongue. It's a wooden tongue, like a 4x4, and I turned it around and I built the wagon with the 4x4 and added the tongue so I could kind of guide it with the string. And then I came up with the price because I was asking the other kids in the shopping center, how much do you actually charge? I didn't even know how much to charge to people. So they told me sometimes they charge them $1 going up the hill